We feel it's so important that you, our viewers, stay safe online. And that's why we are joined now by Matthew Becker. He is the Chief Technology Officer with Clark County Credit Union, and he is here with some cybersecurity talk. Hi, Matthew. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm great. I'm not so great when I hear stories of people getting ripped off, especially online. It makes me really mad.
Yeah, me too. Very much so.
Let's talk in general about how people can stay more safe online. For one thing, you never want to give out your personal information.
Yeah, absolutely. Never give out passwords, credentials, you name it. Just keep that all internal. Change out your passwords, make them difficult for people, for yourself, and just really keep those in a good spot. A lot of people use password managers, which is a great idea. But don't reutilize passwords from website to website because if one's compromised, then they're all open at that point in time. So just really vary it, difficult passwords, and just keep them very secure.
Yeah, I tell you, this whole managing and wrangling of the passwords and changing of the passwords, it's quite an endeavor, not to be underestimated. One of the things that is the most challenging, I think, is just keeping them all straight. And the more difficult you make them, the harder they are to remember, right? So having that one secure place where you keep all your passwords and making sure they're updated is key, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, there's some software out there that you can utilize to help you with that. There's a lot of companies that offer password managers that really can keep those all in one place, and then you just have one master password that's super secure, and it really helps in that regard. But a lot of organizations, Clark County Credit Union, their online banking utilizes multi-factor authentication also. So even if your password is compromised, you still need to have that backup authentication method also. So again, if that's an option for your organization, the website, definitely take advantage of that also.
Excellent. That it's key that you offer that resource. And I'm sure you have been there for people because there's all kinds of levels of fraud. Can you share with us a little bit about some of the most common things you hear happening to people? I mean, I know that recently, actually, a producer I'm working with right now had her credit card. She left it on the counter of a store. Someone picked it up and went out and made charges for the rest of the day. So certainly we hear about things like that with credit cards. What else do you see most frequently?
Well, the big thing right now is social engineering and having random people randomly call you to try to gain access to your accounts. We're finding that to be very common at this point in time. So just be aware that financial institutions typically don't call you, and if they do, they're not asking you for your secure access codes, your passwords, information that they already have. Just be aware that there's a lot of people out there that get your financial institution, so just always be on the lookout for those types of scams and really paying attention. Just because your caller ID says it's calling from Clark County Credit Union, that number can be spoofed, or the email that you get from an institution could be spoofed. So really just pay close attention when you're on those phone calls or looking at those emails to make sure that they're legit.
Yeah, it's tough stuff. Do you ever recommend that people do their own method of double checking of, hey, are you really who you say you are? Let me call you back. I mean, what do you do, if someone calls you? Or should you just be kind of suspicious every time that you get a phone call like that?
Yeah, absolutely be suspicious every time. If you are getting a phone call from a financial institution or any organization, it's always good to question it. The best thing you can do, and really when they're trying to get information from you, is just take a quick step back, think about if it seems legit, and if there's anything in the back of your mind saying, hey, this just doesn't seem right, tell the person on the phone call, say, hey, there's a lot of fraud out here right now. I'm going to hang up with you here right now. I know this is important. I'm going to look up a public phone number for this organization and give them a call back. Now, the correct response for the person on the other line would be, that is absolutely what you should do. My name is X, Y, and Z. My extension is such and such. Give us a call, and they'll get you transferred right back to me. If they try to high pressure, like, money's going out of your account, you need to take care of this right now, just know that that's a big red flag.
Thank you for that. Absolutely. Where can people go to learn more about all the tips that you've just mentioned and also all the safeguards that are in place at Clark County Credit Union?
Yeah, well, you can definitely visit our website, ccclv.org. We have a lot of resources on there, tips, tricks, things to look out for. But if you don't bank with Clark County Credit Union, go to your financial organization's website. I'm sure there's a lot of information out there. Also, just keep your eye on the headlines of new frauds that are out there.
Absolutely. Matthew, thank you so much for your time. And thank you for, kind of spreading this great information. We want people in the Valley to stay safe.
No, thank you for your time. Appreciate it.
All right, that was Matthew Becker from Clark County Credit Union. The website there is ccculv.org.